ladder bracket number 2. In yesterday, because these holes have been drilled on the other side to weld up. Well, it's now Tuesday after the bank holiday, and later on today we're taking the old girl in for her annual MOT. But she's looking kind of dapper now in the back. We've put on a couple of brackets here. Eventually the ropes will go on there, so they're not getting tangled up and trodden on the floor. Also put up a handy little basket there, which I can keep things like the little safety harness in and rags and that sort of stuff. I think over there for the compressor hose, obviously the compressor, and I'm thinking about putting the or one of the generators that I have in here and bolting it down, for obvious reasons. One, it won't fall over, and for two, no bugger can get in and pinch it without having to unbolt it, which I doubt will do. And we put in an extra little bit, a chemical toilet, so that when we're on those jobs and there's nowhere to go for a wee, we've got the old chemical toilet instead of a bit of a stinky bucket in the back of the van. Much better. Anyway, that's it. She's looking kind of good now. I'm trying to create in here. I'm doing things like, for example, gilding clock hands from churches and mending bits of hinges and things like that for people, which I do from time to time get. And we put on here a little bit of stripy black and white. Why has he done that, here you ask? Well, I've hit my head on that now probably about 100 times, because it was black and I just walked straight into it. So I've made it a bit more high vis. See if that works. It'd probably be better when the ladders are in there, actually, because I'll kind of remember it's there. Right, there you go. So that's the back, all done. Cleaned up all the checker plate and painted it up there. Still waiting for my trim on that. And I give the inside of the van a good old scrubbing out, so she's looking nice and clean again. That took quite a bit of doing, I've got to admit. Damn near a day went into cleaning this. But, look, see, dust on it already. Anyway, there you go. For those who are interested in the doing up of the old transit van, that's your completing video on it. Although I will let you know later on how we do with the MOT. Fingers crossed, she'll pass. Well, the bad news, boys and girls, is we failed the MOT. However, the good news is it was the two back tyres. Tyres are in good condition, they're fairly new. However, the numpty that put the last set of tyres on it got the wrong weight rated tyres. So I've got two ordered, they're going on tomorrow. I've rebooked the MOT and should be MOT tomorrow. Excellent. So what we're doing here, well, I'm just bolting down the old generator. Two reasons. One, it has a nasty habit of falling over when you go around the corner. And two, it's the old saying, isn't it? If it's not bolted down, they'll nick it. So I'm bolting it down. So that's the compressor and the generator bolted down nice and tight. So those low lives that like to drop tools from vans won't be able to get the damn thing out. And before you say it, neither will you. Well, it doesn't matter because I have two generators. This one is purely for the van. so that when I'm working in here and I need a bit of power, so for example outside a church or something like that, I need some power for a grinder, or a mixer or something like that, you know, I've got power in the van. Because the other generator is a beast, it's a big heavy one. So it's good to put on site and leave on site, but this one is great for the van. It's a little one. I got it from, dare I say it, Screwfix. Not that we're advertising for them, anything like that, but I was quite impressed with it. It's rather good. It's an inverter generator. You're not running your kettle off it though. They have one of those low ampage kettles that you use for like caravans, etc. That'll run on this one. And of course, if I need to take it out to service it, I can always unbolt it, it's not a problem. And I'm going to extend the exhaust on it so it goes down and out the floor, so that when you're in here and you work and you're not getting the old carbon dioxide coming back in again, it'll go out and under the lamp in a way. That's got it. You're not nicking that in a hurry, you know. I mean, that's on good and solid now, thank goodness. Right, time for a brew. Bit of a preview, because I've chucked a couple of ladders in. There is more to go up there. This is a little one, which won't be living up there, but I'll just put it up there out of the way for now. We've got the ropes, got the old safety harness hung up, we've got the big compressor, and now the generator, or the compressor hose hook thingy. And I've also put these in, just so you can put bits in, so you know, like the old lubricating oil stuff there. So when you go around a corner or something, it doesn't fall off the shelf and roll round the van, which can be quite irritating. But anyway, the ladder rack was a great success. This is normally a double, this one, but it's on the job at the minute. So once it comes out, it'll fit in nicely. Like I say, this one, it's an old loft access ladder which I'm going to adapt. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do exactly, but it'll be a handy little ladder, that. Let's crack on. All in all, the MOT was a success, because all the repairs that I've done have passed with flying colours. I think I was quite impressed actually, because underneath it was you know, it wasn't dirty and so on, and he just had to wander around with his torch. Looked up where I'd welded, kind of like rubbed it with his finger, and that was it. He was happy with that, which is good news. And like I say, the only bit that actually failed, well, apart from a brake light bulb, or two brake light bulbs, I'd put one in upside down at some stage, so it wasn't working properly, and the other one, the bulb had blown. So he gave me two bulbs, very kind of him, which I put in last night, and they're working lovely now. And like I said, the tyres. Now, it was a diesel fitter that I used to go to, the chap that was going to do the welding, and he got me a full set of tyres fitted, and took it for an MOT, and it passed. Well, where I went yesterday, they are a bit more stringent with the test, which is what I wanted, because I want it right, you know. It's all right, sort of like, oh yeah, we'll get you through an MOT, these lads, don't worry about it. Well, that's no good to me. I wanted it right. You know, it's a big, heavy vehicle. You run into somebody in this and you're going to kill them. You know, it's like 3.5 ton, this thing. So, yeah, everything's good. All brakes are good, emissions are good, steering and bushes and joints and all that kind of stuff's all good. So I've changed a lot on the front end, actually, myself, last year. So they're all good, like anti-roll bars and things like that, track rod ends, etc. So yeah, we'll go in tomorrow. I've actually been down there this morning with the order for the tyres, and asked him if he'd be happy with these, if these are the right ones. And the ones that I've ordered, he said, yeah, he said they're great. He said they're actually a higher rating than you do need on there. He said, but no, that's fine. He said, I'm happy with them. So once they're on, he said, pop down. He says, and we'll give it a retest, which is basically put your foot on the brake. Yep, they work. They'll look at the tyres. Yep, done, and I'll get my certificate. And then we're back on the road. We can get back to work. But it's been a bit of a challenge doing the van, but it's given me that time to do what I've been wanting to do for a long time, which was kit it out properly. You know, so things are away, things are hung up, things are put in places. You know, the machinery, like the generator is bolted into the van. The compressor has got a big bar up so it can't fall over, plus it's hard to get it out, so you know it's less likely to get stolen. So all these little bits and pieces I've been wanting to do for a very long time are now kind of getting near done. I'm going to get some new lighting for in here as well, so that I can be in here to do repairs on bits and pieces, because when I work on things like old churches, you know, from time to time they'll ask, can we do something with this, you know, a bit of metal or something that needs cleaning up and painting up, or like I say gilding or something like that. Well, I can do it on the bench in here, on site, which is great. Right, I've still not had that brew. I think I'll go and get it and we'll catch you in a bit. Well, boys and girls, that's it. She's got a fresh MOT certificate now. Thank goodness for that. So she's taxed, insured, MOT'd, back on the road, so we can get back to work. Right, so that's the last of the videos now on the MOTing of the van. I may do further video, not now, but I may do a further video in the future of, for example, servicing the van or fitting some interior lighting, because you seem to have liked the videos I've been doing on the van, so I'll do you a few more. Meantime, we'll do some videos on messing about with old buildings, because you also like seeing them. Right, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. We're nearly 1,000, only a few to go now, and we're there. Thank you to everybody for subscribing. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video.